Hey everybody. So God's pushing me to do this. Like I can't help it. And like I talked about your instinct, your gut feeling. When we don't listen to it, we get that tightening in our chest. Okay. So and reading these articles, right? Alcoholic Anonymous is a control tactic, people. What it is somebody in your family gets mad because they can't control you and you're living your life freely the way you want, the way God designed you to do it. Okay. So what they do is it's the umbrella effect, right? Where somebody connected to it brings somebody in your family, and they use the Harvard psychological experiment, which they had to stop that because it created the Unabomber. So they switched it up to MK Ultra. By the way, if you take MK and you put America in the middle or US, you get Musk. Understand that now? Okay. So what it does is, right? And I'm not going to break down the Harvard psychological because that's really deep and a lot of that triangle to break up. So I'm going to break down MK Ultra, right? It goes on the status that it's your fault. You're going to argue it's not my fault. Yes, it is. You need me. You're not going to do it unless I do it, okay? So that goes back to the pyramid scheme where you're not allowed to do it by yourself because you have to give us, because you owe us, because you did the work, but we helped you do it, okay? So people, what they're doing here is they're creating a system where, and like, the funny thing is, like, it created a psychological, like, they create the problems to send us to psychiatrists, right? For codependency, for narcissists. That's exactly what this program creates, right? Break it down. Our whole government system, our whole world system, because, okay, I'm going to break this down pretty deep. What happened was they did the, what was it when they stopped alcohol? Like they tried to ban alcohol back in the day. Prohibition, right? That didn't work. So then they stepped in with Alcoholics Anonymous, okay? Now look at the AA symbol. Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a triangle and a circle, okay? Then if you look at your dollar, what's on the back of it, right? The triangle with a circle around it, right? And it stems all the way back to who? The British royal family. Because if you look at the royal throne, it has a triangle with a circle, showing that all the history they taught us was a lie. We never got free, right? So what they did was they infiltrated America, and then again, like I said, go back to Hitler, and you'll see on the sign AA with the triangle symbol, which is both Freemasons and Narcotics Anonymous. By the way, Narcotics Anonymous was started by President Reagan. He started the war on drugs, which was Narcotics Anonymous, okay? And his wife was a member of Al-Anon because she started Mothers Against Drunk Driving, which started DUIs. You see the trap they're putting us in to control us? And our debt ceiling is the ones like me that wake up and collect because they ran that on us and it's unethical, right? That's why I made that video that showed my everything, and I showed you guys how to do it, right? This is so simple to see, right? Which there is no debt ceiling because, wait, we're America. We print our own money, right? So who do we owe? Nobody. Nobody. It's a trap system they build us in, people. Like, I don't understand. Like what they're doing with the stock market, they're running MK Ultra, right? With the Bitcoin, they're running MK Ultra. Scare them because they have to lead by fear because they took parts of Hitler, the way he ran, by fear to control us as a population because they don't want us to be free. They don't want us to live the life that God designed for us, right? They're playing the role of Satan or Lucifer, trying to be above God, right? How much sense does that make, everybody? Like, it doesn't make none at all. What they're doing is totally against the way that God designed us to be, right? That's just, I don't understand it. And they created a slavery system because they abolished slavery. And they said, okay, well then, instead of just a few being our slaves, we'll make everybody our slaves. Anyways, guys, pray on this, reach out to God, because you'll see the truth, and trust your instinct when you listen to this, because pretty sure you're going to see it's right with your gut feeling, your sign from God.